Dr. Tabus relies on the institutional police officers to maintain order in the ER.
I'll be back in an hour, Rosie.
Okay, thanks.
Hello, Dr. Tabus.
Where you heading?
I got an appointment upstairs. Daniel will be covering for me in the ER for about an hour.
Everything all right?
Just a routine test, Doc. Don't worry about me.
Now, he's probably our oldest police officer. He's a really nice, sweet guy. He's not that big. He's probably 5'10".
Got somebody coming in.
Hey, this isn't the bus station.
This patient looks like he's around 5'5", 5'6", but he's extremely muscular. I look and I just notice that there's not an ounce of fat on his body, and he just has muscles rippling in his chest. His arms are probably the size of my thigh.
Mr. Graziano over here.
I will.
Alrighty.
I told you to take me to the bus station.
Shut up, Frank.
What's his problem?
I don't know, you tell me. We found him walking down the center divider across town expressway like that.
Let's see. Let's see, Lawrence. Take it right in there, will you guys?
Supposed to be at the bus station.
Can you do me a favor? Get a psych down here for an evaluation, and check and see if we have any history on Mr. Graziano, please.
He was agitated when they found him, but the patient did listen to them and calmed down. So they didn't need to manhandle him. They didn't need to put on restraints. They thought he would be okay.
Frank Graziano. He said he's a retired professional wrestler.
And I'm sort of listening out of the corner of my ear because I need to keep an eye on the rest of the department. There's a lot going on right now.
I don't belong here.
Okay, Mr. Graziano, we're just going to start this IV for you.
I need to go.
You'll feel better. Feel a pinch, okay? Just a minute.
I need to go. Ow!
Does that hurt you?
Yes.
I like you. Come on.
Mr. Graziano, I'm Dr. Tabus. I'm going to be examining you today.
I go in to see how they're doing, and the nurse who's in with them is very good. She's talking to him smoothly, and I look at him, and he's got a glassy-eyed look. He's got a wild-eyed look.
Mr. Graziano, can you understand me?
What? I hear you, Doc. Hey, how long before bell time?
Bell time.
I can pin this guy, I swear it.
Okay, you can pin him. Mr. Graziano, are you on any medication? Have you taken any drugs?
What? You think I've been doping?
He looks to me like he's on amphetamines, revved up. He's able to sort of pay a little attention, but he's potentially going to be a handful.
What's the next bus to New York? I gotta get to the garden.
His heart rate's elevated, 120.
Okay.
There's no time for that.
Mr. Graziano, I need you to stay still. I'm just trying to look into your eye, okay?
I said no!
Okay.
I said no!
Ex-pro wrestler Frank Graziano is growing increasingly agitated. Dr. Jeffrey Tabus thinks the cause might be some sort of drug reaction.
You need a little help, Doctor?
At that moment, one of our institutional police officers comes in.
We got it.
Sir, I need you to just lay back in the bed. Just lay back in the bed.
This man flings the police officer away, almost like he was a rag doll.
Get this!
The patient springs out of the gurney, pulls the IV out of his arm, he flexes all of his muscles in this hyper-activated state and screams,
Let it go, Whitey! What are you doing? Get off! I am a freaking god! I am invincible! I got bigger than you! What are you doing?
At that moment, I'm thinking, this is not a potential disaster, this is a disaster.
Former pro wrestler Frank Graziano is terrorizing the ER. Dr. Jeffrey Tabus has called for help.
We need institutional police here because I'm not going to try and bring him down. He could kill someone. He's so agitated and out of control. I look up and our 3 police officers are there. I say to myself, yay, they are saving the day.
Hold on to him. Hold him down there, guys. Hold him down. Everybody just lay down. Lay down, guys. Lay down. Everybody in the
I don't know how he does it. He's only 5'6", and I guess he's just so bulky and so squat they can't contain him.
Get off me! What the hell's going on here?
He steps in, and I'm thinking, this guy's just going to escape again. A few seconds later, the patient just slumps to the ground. He's cut off the circulation in his neck. And totally brought this patient down by himself.
All right, let's clear the hallways. Come on. There's nothing more to see here. Come on, let's go.
A 60-year-old security officer has single-handedly subdued an ex-wrestler who has gone berserk in the ER.
It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
I just briefly saved him. Oh my God, how did you do that? But I don't get time to talk to him. An hour or two later, I go in to see the patient, and he's now waking up from his sedation.
Mr. Graziano, how you feeling?
Bit of a headache, Doc, but why all the restraints? Why am I tied up?
Well, because you were throwing people around the ER a few minutes ago. That ring a bell?
I'm really sorry, Doc.
Think you calm down a little bit?
In my mind, I'm thinking people who use drugs, and there's a good chance he'll do it again. But it is kind of nice to be able to at least relate. He can actually acknowledge how horrible this was for everyone involved. And maybe, in fact, this will change him and he won't use drugs again.
All right, so get some rest. I'm going to check on you. I'll be back in a couple hours, okay? Okay.
Dr. Tabers? No worse for the wear, I trust.
That was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. You taking that guy down like that? Tell me how you did it.
We're trained to do that kind of stuff, you know? Pressure points and all that.
But there's got to be some other reason. Those 4 other officers couldn't take that guy down.
Never mess with a man after a colonoscopy.